Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the English Hustle Podcast. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Maria. We're excited to have you with us today.
In today's episode, we're diving into a crucial topic for everyone, especially beginners: financial literacy. We'll cover the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, understanding credit, and setting financial goals.
Financial literacy is essential for making informed decisions about your money so you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy a secure future.
I remember when I first started learning about personal finance. I was overwhelmed by all the information out there and didn't know where to begin. It wasn't until I created my first budget that I started to feel more in control of my finances.
For me, the turning point was understanding the importance of saving. Growing up, my family didn't talk much about money management, so I had to learn on my own. Realizing the impact of saving and investing has been a game changer for me. We hope to share some of these insights with you today.
Segment 2. Understanding financial literacy. Number 1. Definition and importance.
So, what exactly is financial literacy? Simply put, it's the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills, including personal financial management, budgeting, and investing. It's about having the knowledge to make informed and effective decisions with your financial resources.
Financial literacy is crucial for both personal and professional success. Without it, managing money can be challenging, leading to debt, financial stress, and missed opportunities for growth. Being financially literate empowers you to plan for the future, make smart investments, and avoid common financial pitfalls. Number 2. Key concepts.
Let's introduce some key concepts that form the foundation of financial literacy. First, we have budgeting. This is the process of creating a plan to spend your money. A budget helps you track your income and expenses, ensuring you don't overspend and can save for future goals.
Next is saving. This is setting aside a portion of your income for future use. It could be for emergencies, large purchases, or retirement. Having a savings plan helps build financial security and peace of mind.
Then, there's investing. This involves putting your money into financial instruments like stocks, bonds, or real estate with the aim of generating a return over time. Investing can help grow your wealth and achieve long-term financial goals.
Lastly, we have credit management. This means understanding how to use credit responsibly, including maintaining a good credit score, understanding interest rates, and managing debt. Good credit management is essential for accessing loans and making significant purchases like a home or car. Segment 3. Budgeting basics. Number 1. Creating a budget. Let's start with creating a budget. A budget is essentially a plan for your money. To create one, begin by tracking your income and expenses. List all sources of income, such as your salary, freelance work, or any side gigs.
Next, list all your expenses. This includes fixed expenses like rent, utilities, and loan payments, as well as variable expenses like groceries, entertainment, and dining out. Subtract your total expenses from your total income to see if you have a surplus or a deficit.
Number 2, managing expenses.
Managing expenses is crucial to living within your means. One effective strategy is to categorize your expenses into needs and wants. Needs are essentials like housing, food, and transportation, while wants are non-essentials like dining out and luxury items.
To reduce expenses, consider cutting back on non-essentials. For example, cooking at home instead of eating out, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives for some of your regular purchases. Every little bit helps in freeing up more money for savings or other financial goals. Number 3, tools and resources.
There are many tools and resources available to help with budgeting. Budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard can simplify the process by automatically tracking your income and expenses.
For those who prefer a more hands-on approach, there are plenty of budget templates available online. These can be printed or used digitally to manually input and track your financial data. Additionally, many financial institutions offer online tools and calculators to help with budgeting and planning. Segment 4. Saving and building an emergency fund. Number 1. Importance of saving.
Saving money is one of the most important habits you can develop for financial security and achieving your goals. Whether it's for a vacation, a down payment on a house, or retirement, having a savings plan in place helps you prepare for the future.
Setting financial goals is key to staying motivated. Identify what you're saving for and how much you need. This will give you a clear target and a sense of purpose, making it easier to stick to your savings plan. Number 2, emergency fund. An emergency fund is a crucial component of financial health. It's a savings buffer to cover unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or sudden loss of income. Ideally, you should aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses.
Start building your emergency fund by setting aside a small amount each month. Even $20 or $50 can add up over time. Keep this money in a separate, easily accessible savings account so you can use it when needed without touching your regular savings.
Number 3, saving strategies.
One effective strategy is to automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account on payday. This way, you're paying yourself first before you have a chance to spend the money.
Another strategy is to review your expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. This might include eating out less, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives for some of your recurring expenses. Redirect the money you save into your emergency fund or other savings goals.
Also, consider using savings apps like Acorns or Capital, which help you save by rounding up your purchases to the nearest dollar and transferring the difference into a savings or investment account.
Let's talk about a few more strategies to boost your savings. For instance, take advantage of cashback and rewards programs. Use credit cards or apps that offer cash back on purchases and deposit those rewards directly into your savings.
Another idea is to save windfalls like tax refunds, bonuses, or gifts. Instead of spending these extra funds, put them into your emergency fund or savings account to boost your savings quickly.
Our practical tips. Track your spending for a month to see where your money goes. This can help you identify unnecessary expenses and areas where you can cut back.
Set a specific savings goal each month. For example, Challenge yourself to save an extra $100 by reducing dining out or shopping less. It makes saving more like a game, which can be motivating.
Consider joining a savings challenge, like the 52-week challenge where you save a small amount each week, gradually increasing it. By the end of the year, you'll have a significant amount saved up.
Remember, saving is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small and be consistent. Over time, you'll see your savings grow and your financial confidence increase.
Don't get discouraged if you can't save a lot right away. Every little bit counts and helps build the habit of saving. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward. Segment 5. Introduction to Investing. Number 1. Why invest?
Investing is crucial for long-term financial growth and achieving financial goals that savings alone can't meet. It allows your money to grow over time through the power of compounding. This means you earn returns not only on your initial investment, but also on the returns that accumulate over time.
Inflation can erode the value of your savings if you only keep your money in a regular savings account. By investing, you have the potential to outpace inflation and increase your purchasing power over the years. Number 2. Basic investment options.
Let's start with stocks. When you buy a stock, you're purchasing a small piece of ownership in a company. Stocks can offer high returns but come with higher risks due to market volatility.
Bonds, on the other hand, are essentially loans you give to governments or corporations. In return, they pay you interest over time. Bonds are generally considered safer than stocks, but usually offer lower returns.
Mutual funds are a popular option for beginners. They pool money from many investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other securities. This diversification helps reduce risk because you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are similar to mutual funds, but trade like stocks on an exchange. They offer diversification and typically have lower fees compared to mutual funds. Number 3. Getting started.
The first step to start investing is to open an investment account. You can choose between a brokerage account, which gives you access to a wide range of investment options, or a retirement account like an IRA or 401k, which offers tax advantages.
Before you start investing, it's essential to understand your risk tolerance. This refers to how comfortable you are with the possibility of losing some or all of your investment in exchange for potentially higher returns. Your risk tolerance will depend on factors like your financial goals, time horizon, and personal comfort with risk.
A good strategy for beginners is to start with a diversified portfolio that matches your risk tolerance. This might include a mix of stocks, bonds, and other assets. Many online brokers and robo-advisors offer tools to help you create a diversified portfolio.
It's also important to educate yourself about investing. Read books, follow financial news, and consider taking online courses or attending seminars. Knowledge is power when it comes to making informed investment decisions.
If you're unsure about where to start, consider seeking advice from a financial advisor. They can help you create a personalized investment plan based on your goals and risk tolerance.
Practical tips. Start small. You don't need a lot of money to begin investing. Many platforms allow you to start with as little as $100 or even less.
Invest regularly. Consider setting up automatic contributions to your investment accounts. This strategy, known as dollar cost averaging, helps you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high.
Stay patient and think long-term. The stock market can be volatile in the short term, but historically, it has provided strong returns over the long run. Avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term market fluctuations.
Remember, investing is a journey. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Don't be afraid to take that first step and learn along the way.
Stay focused on your financial goals and stay disciplined. Investing wisely can help you build wealth and secure your financial future. Segment 6. Understanding credit and debt. Number 1. Credit basics.
Credit is essentially the ability to borrow money or access goods or services with the understanding that you'll pay later. Credit can come in the form of credit cards, loans, or lines of credit.
Your credit score is a numerical representation of your credit worthiness. It ranges from 300 to 850, with higher scores indicating better credit worthiness. Factors that affect your credit score include payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, types of credit, and recent inquiries.
Having a good credit score is crucial because it affects your ability to get loans, rent apartments, and even get jobs. Lenders use your credit score to determine the interest rates they'll offer you, which can save or cost you thousands of dollars over time.
Number 2. Managing debt. Debt management is essential to maintain financial health. One effective strategy is to create a budget that allocates a portion of your income to debt repayment. This helps ensure you're consistently paying down your debt.
Debt consolidation can be a helpful tool. This involves combining multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This simplifies payments and can reduce the total amount of interest you pay.
Another strategy is to prioritize paying off high-interest debts first, such as credit card debt. This is known as the avalanche method. Alternatively, the snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest debts first to build momentum. Number 3. Building good credit.
To build and maintain a good credit score, it's crucial to pay all your bills on time. Your payment history is the most significant factor in your credit score.
Keep your credit utilization low. This means using less than 30% of your available credit limit. For example, if you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit, try to keep your balance below $300.
Regularly check your credit reports for errors. You're entitled to a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, once a year. Dispute any inaccuracies you find to ensure your score reflects accurate information.
Avoid opening too many new credit accounts in a short period. Each new application can result in a hard inquiry, which can temporarily lower your credit score. Instead, focus on maintaining and responsibly using your existing accounts.
Practical tips. Set up automatic payments to ensure you never miss a due date. Even one late payment can significantly impact your credit score.
Consider using a secured credit card if you're new to credit or need to rebuild your credit. A secured card requires a cash deposit that serves as your credit limit, reducing the risk for lenders.
Become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. If the primary cardholder has good credit habits, it can positively impact your credit score.
Improving your credit score takes time, but with consistent effort and responsible credit use, you can achieve a strong credit profile.
Remember, understanding and managing credit and debt is a critical part of financial literacy. Stay proactive, educate yourself, and make informed decisions to maintain financial health.
Segment 7. Financial Goal Setting. Number 1. Setting financial goals. Setting financial goals is essential because it gives you a clear direction and purpose for your financial decisions. It helps you stay focused and motivated, whether you're saving for a vacation, a new car, or retirement.
There are two types of financial goals: short-term and long-term. Short-term goals are those you aim to achieve within a year, such as saving for a small emergency fund or paying off a credit card. Long-term goals typically take more than a year to achieve and include things like buying a house or saving for retirement.
Number 2. SMART goals. To make your financial goals more effective, use the SMART criteria. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Specific means your goal should be clear and specific. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," say, "I want to save $1,000 for an emergency fund."
Measurable means you should be able to track your progress. For example, I will save $100 each month until I reach $1,000.
Achievable means your goal should be realistic. Make sure you're setting a goal that you can reasonably accomplish based on your current financial situation.
Relevant means your goal should align with your broader financial objectives. Ask yourself if this goal is worthwhile and if it fits with other financial plans you have.
Time-bound means you should set a deadline for your goal. This helps create a sense of urgency and prompts you to stay on track. For example, I want to save $1,000 in 10 months by saving $100 each month.
Number 3. Tracking progress. Once you've set your SMART goals, it's important to track your progress regularly. This allows you to see how far you've come and make adjustments if needed.
One method is to use budgeting and financial tracking apps. These can help you monitor your spending, savings, and progress toward your goals. Some popular apps include Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital.
You can also create a simple spreadsheet to track your goals. List your goals, the steps you need to take to achieve them, and your progress. Update it regularly to stay motivated.
Review your financial goals periodically. Life changes, and so might your financial situation or priorities. If you need to, adjust your goals to reflect your current circumstances and aspirations.
Celebrate your milestones along the way. Acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, can keep you motivated to reach your ultimate goal.
Remember, setting and achieving financial goals is a continuous process. Stay patient and persistent. Even small, consistent efforts can lead to significant progress over time.
Don't be discouraged by setbacks. Use them as learning opportunities and adjust your plan as needed. The important thing is to keep moving forward and stay committed to your financial well-being. Segment 8. Real-life examples and success stories. Number 1. Personal experiences. When I first started managing my finances, I was overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information and decisions I had to make. I didn't know where to start, so I decided to educate myself on the basics of financial literacy. I began with simple budgeting and tracking my expenses. It was eye-opening to see where my money was going.
For me, it was the realization that I needed an emergency fund. I had a situation where an unexpected expense came up, and I wasn't prepared. That was a wake-up call. I started setting aside a small amount each month, and eventually I built a comfortable emergency fund. It gave me peace of mind knowing I had a financial cushion for unexpected events.
Investing was another big step for me. Initially, I was hesitant and didn't understand the stock market. But after doing some research and talking to knowledgeable friends, I started small with index funds. Over time, I learned more and became more confident in making investment decisions.
I remember struggling with credit card debt in my early 20s. I had to learn the hard way about the importance of managing debt. Through consistent effort, I created a repayment plan and stuck to it. It was tough, but seeing the debt decrease each month motivated me to keep going.
Number 2. Success stories. One inspiring story is that of Chris Reining. He achieved financial independence and retired early by being disciplined with his savings and investments. He started investing in his 20s and focused on living below his means. By the time he was in his mid-30s, he had accumulated enough wealth to retire early.
Another great example is Tiffany Elish, also known as the Budgetnista. She went from being unemployed and in debt to becoming a successful financial educator. Tiffany used her experience to teach others about financial literacy, helping countless people manage their finances better.
There's also the story of Pete A. Deeney, known as Mr. Money Mustache. He retired in his 30s after aggressively saving and investing his income. He shares his journey and financial strategies on his blog, encouraging others to adopt a frugal lifestyle to achieve financial freedom.
And let's not forget Warren Buffett. Although he's a well-known investor today, his journey started with understanding the basics of saving and investing. He bought his first stock at the age of 11 and kept learning and investing wisely over the decades. His story emphasizes the importance of financial literacy and long-term investing.
These stories show that improving your financial literacy can have a profound impact on your life. Whether you're just starting out or looking to enhance your financial skills, remember that small, consistent steps can lead to significant financial success.
No matter where you are in your financial journey, it's never too late to start learning and making positive changes. Use these examples as motivation and take control of your financial future. You can achieve financial success with the right knowledge and dedication.
Segment 9. Tips and takeaways. Summarize key points. Today, we covered the essentials of financial literacy for beginners, starting with understanding what financial literacy is and why it's crucial. We talked about budgeting basics, including creating and managing a budget, and the importance of saving and building an emergency fund.
We also explored investing basics, including why investing is important and the different options available. We discussed understanding credit and debt, including how to manage debt and build a good credit score. Finally, we covered setting financial goals and shared real-life success stories to inspire you.
Actionable tips. 1. Start budgeting. Create a simple budget by tracking your income and expenses. Use budgeting tools or apps to help you stay on track.
2. Build an emergency fund. Set aside a small amount each month until you have 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses saved.
3. Begin investing. Start with basic investment options like index funds or mutual funds. Research and open an investment account to get started.
4. Manage debt wisely. If you have debt, make a plan to pay it off. Consider debt consolidation if it simplifies your payments.
5. Set financial goals. Define clear financial goals using the SMART criteria and track your progress regularly to stay motivated.
Remember, financial literacy is a journey, not a destination. It's okay to start small and make gradual improvements. With persistence and the right strategies, you can achieve your financial goals.
Don't be discouraged if you encounter challenges along the way. Every step you take towards understanding and managing your finances better will bring you closer to financial stability and success. Keep learning and stay motivated. You've got this. Segment 10. Conclusion. In today's episode, we delved into financial literacy for beginners, covering key areas such as budgeting, saving, investing, understanding credit, and setting financial goals.
We discussed how to create and manage a budget, the importance of building an emergency fund, and basic investment options. We also explored strategies for managing credit and debt, setting smart financial goals, and shared inspiring success stories.
If you found today's episode helpful, please consider subscribing to our podcast to stay updated with new episodes. Leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform helps us reach more listeners.
And don't forget to share this episode with friends and family who might benefit from these financial tips.